Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Craig Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semi-final. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make some good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense has football first here today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. Too many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed?
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Again, it makes him second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit on the slide.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up the first and goal inside the 10.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Kansas State's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Two guys up front, line up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's a great completion here. The quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important,
and the freshman able to get home with the sack.
well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the game, he'll come out throwing. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Scanning your field, it's Johnson. On the run here, lets it go. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw behind his man.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring... down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Wildcats will line up to boot it away. Running it back, it's Anderson. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He's hit right as it throws it incomplete.
And you gotta love this in your defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Off a quick 3-and-out, looking to put something together in this drive with more urgency. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Gain gains the ball to the 37. Another first down. Handoff to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this route. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Cut quickly. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for a 1st and goal from the 8.
What's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report? You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
1st and goal for the offense. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and get the touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now in PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cephas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll give it to the back. Stout defense. They stuck him from this angle. I don't think he got the 1st down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Wildcats will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back. This is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to bring some positive drive here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver in motion now. First down. They're going to throw the football. We'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We see him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one beats him into the end zone.
Oh, and Arctic's really big redemption.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT puts them on a 17 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it on a counter. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. There's a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
And the punt team makes its way out of the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he scores. Touchdown by you Bengals. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kick is good, and the kicker got flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. The pocket breaking down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's another sack for this defense, but if I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Giddens. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So 2 losses in a row. It's in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. Oh, he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. It's like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless of the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house gave a pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes his knee to bring the football on the 25-yard line. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably...
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, it's play action. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The completion makes it 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cephas. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Wildcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. To the air, it's Johnson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
3rd down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, look at the quick cut. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Great footwork. A big opening now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Trying to extend the play. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking right, this one caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Wildcats will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on the first down. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The ball is loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Collins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch him. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
A change of direction. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Delivers quickly to the left side. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Bringing pressure. Ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They finally corral him at the 1. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.